As the Director of Marketing and Research for Traylor University, you are involved with the preparation of documents for the university's upcoming accreditation effort. A major part of your report will be the presentation of Traylor's economic impact on the community. Using your expertise in developing word tables, you will create tables that illustrate Traylor University's economic impact, including those tables in a mailing to the university's Board of Trustees. The document shown is a draft of the report for the trustees. At the end of the report, you will design a couple of tables to describe Traylor's economic impact. Much of the first table is already completed. In that table, the top sectors in which the university has made a difference economically are shown. You enter data for the last economic impact factor, real estate companies. When you draw a table, you can easily design rows and columns that are not necessarily uniform, but that vary in height and width. Drawing a table is a more free-form method of creating a table than is simply inserting a table. In addition to creating varying sizes of rows and columns, you can erase grid lines to create merged cells, or add grid lines to split existing cells. In this case, you draw a table consisting of 2 columns and 4 rows. Using the eraser tool, you can remove grid lines. Type a heading row for the table. You enter data in the table to indicate community and state interests that are positively impacted by the presence of Traylor University.
Press Enter. Point over the top border of the category column of Table 1, and when the downward pointing arrow appears, click to select it. Click the Table Tools Layout tab. In the Rows and Columns group, click the Delete arrow, and then click Delete Columns. On the Table Tools Layout tab, in the Rows and Columns group, click Insert Above. In the first cell of Row 1 of Table 1, type Table 1 dash Top Industry Sectors. Do not type a period. The text will automatically wrap in the cell. Point over the top border of the category column of Table 1. In the Rows and Columns group, in the first cell of Row 1 of Table 1, type Table 1 dash Top Industry Sectors. Do not type a period. The text will automatically wrap in the cell. In the first cell of Row 1 of Table 1, type
The first attempt at developing a table is seldom perfect. Occasionally, you will find it necessary to format the contents of one or more columns or rows, perhaps changing text appearance or adjusting cell alignment. You might even need to delete rows or columns. Or perhaps you have left out data and need to insert one or more rows or columns. To select a row or column to modify, point outside the edge of the row or column and click to select the item. To select a column, the pointer should resemble a downward-directed black arrow. In this case, you delete the category column from Table 1 because it is not necessary. Selections in the Rows and Columns group on the Layout tab enable you to insert rows or columns above, below, or to the left or right of the currently selected row or column. Here, you insert a row in which you can include a table heading. An insert control displays when you point to a grid line separating rows and columns. Click the Insert control to insert a row or column. You can insert multiple rows or columns if you select several rows or columns before displaying and clicking the Insert control. You insert a blank row above row 2 in Table 2. It is important to ensure an error-free document by checking for spelling and grammatical errors. The title in the first row of Table 1 is not attractive as it is limited to one small cell. You merge cells in that row to provide more space for the entry. The first column in Table 1 is somewhat wider than the contents of the column, resulting in a good bit of wasted space in the first column, while crowding the column to the right. By dragging a column border, you reduce the column width of the first column, beginning in row 2. With multiple rows or columns selected, you can choose from options on the Table Tools Layout tab to adjust row height or column width. You adjust the row height of rows 2, 3, 4, 5, and 7 to 0.3 inches. Because text wraps in row 6, the height of that row is not adjusted. The first column of Table 1 lists a sector in which an area of economic impact is identified. Each sector should be further identified by a division. To make this adjustment, you split column 1 into 2 columns so that the first column includes the sector, while the second will include the associated division. Populate the division columns with data. To better identify columns included in Table 2, you split the second row to make room for column headings. You drag the grid line dividing the newly split row so that it aligns with the existing grid line dividing the 2 columns in following rows. Each column is identified with a column heading. After selecting the entire table, you adjust the height of rows for all cells. Such consistency results in an attractive, well-designed table display.
Click just outside of the left border of row 1 of Table 1 to select it. Position the mouse pointer on the border between the first and second columns of Table 1. Drag to the left to change the column width to approximately 1 inch. Click just outside. Position the mouse pointer on the border between the first and second columns of Table 1. Drag to the left to change the column width to approximately 1 inch. Drag to select row 2 and all remaining rows below it in Table 1. On the Table Tools Layout tab, in the Cell Size group, in the Table Row Height box, use the spin box arrow to change the height to 0.3 inches. Position the mouse pointer just inside the left edge of the third row of Table 1, containing 487, and click and drag down to select all remaining values in the first column. On the Table Tools Layout tab, in the Merge group, click Split Cells. In the Split Cells dialog box, ensure that 2 displays in the number of columns and 5 displays in the number of rows. Click to deselect the Merge Cells Before Split checkbox. Click OK. Click and drag to select the cells containing numbers in the rightmost column of Table 1. On the Table Tools Layout tab, in the Alignment group, click Align Top Right. Click and drag to select Row 2 in Table 2. On the Layout tab, in the Alignment group, click Align Center. Click in the top left cell of Table 1. Click the Table Tools Design tab. In the Table Styles group, click More, and then click List Table 3, Accent 1, which is in the Click in the top left cell of Table 1. Click the Table Tools Design tab. In the Table Styles group, click the Table Tools Layout tab. In the Table group, click Properties. In the Table Properties dialog box, click Center. Click OK. Click the Table Tools Layout. In the Table group, in the Table Properties, click OK. Click in the cell immediately below the last economic impact number. On the Table Tools Layout tab, in the Data group, click Formula. In the Formula dialog box, click the Number Format arrow, and then click #, comma, #, 0. Click OK. In the second to last row in the table, select the value 348,999,342 and type 338,999,342. Right-click the total in the last cell in the Drag to select rows 3 through 7 in Table 1. On the Table Tools Layout tab, in the Data group, click Sort. Click the Sort By arrow and click Column 4. Click the Descending option beside the first sort category. Click OK. Drag to select rows 3 through 5 in Table 2. On the Table Tools Layout tab, in the Data group, click Sort. In the Sort dialog box, with Column 1 selected, click the Ascending option beside the first sort category. Click OK. Drag to select the first 2 rows of Table 2. On the Table Tools Layout tab, in the Data group, click Repeat Header Rows. Click the Table Select indicator beside Table 2. Click the Table Tools Design tab. In the Borders group, click Border Styles, and then click Double Solid Lines, Half Point, Accent 4, which is in the 3rd row. In the Borders group, click the Borders arrow, and then click All Borders. Click and drag to select Row 1 in Table 2. On the Table Tools Design tab, in the Table Styles group, click the Shading arrow, and then click More Colors. In the Colors dialog box, click the Custom tab. Click to the right of the existing value in the red box, press backspace to remove the existing text, and type 240. Click to the right of the existing value in the green box, press backspace to remove the existing text. Click to the right of the existing text in the blue box, click OK. Click anywhere in Table 1, and then click the References tab. In the Captions group, click Insert Caption. Type a colon, press the spacebar, and then type Economic Impact by Industry. Click the position arrow, and then click below selected item. Click OK. Click the Home tab. In the Paragraph group, click Increase Indent. In the Paragraph group, click Increase Indent again.
Man, god damn.
Drag to select the text on page 6, beginning with Description and ending with 178 jobs. Click the Insert tab. In the Tables group, click Table, and then click Convert Text to Table. In the Convert Text to Table dialog box, click OK. Click before the blank paragraph preceding the last table on page 6. click the Mailings tab. In the Start Mail Merge group, click Start Mail Merge, and then on the Mailings tab, in the Start Mail Merge group, click Select Recipients, and then click Use an Existing List. In the Select Data Source dialog box, click W03H3Trustees.xlsx. Click Open. Click OK. Click the Mailings. In the Start Mail Merge, on the Mailings tab, in the Select Data, click Open. Click Click Edit Recipient List. Select the W03H Click Edit Recipient List in the Click Sort in the Filter and Sort dialog box. Click the Sort By arrow, scroll down, and click City. Click the Then By arrow. Click OK. In the Mail Merge Recipients Click after 2021 in the first line of the document. Press Enter twice. On the Mailings tab, in the Write and Insert Fields group, click Address Block. Click OK to insert the Address Block Merge field in the document. Click after 2021 in the first line of the document. On the Mailings tab, click OK to insert the Address Block Merge field in the document. On the Mailings tab, click OK. On the Mailings tab, in the Preview, select the address block from the recipient name through the line preceding the city and state. On the Home tab, in the Paragraph group, click the spin down arrow beside spacing after. Click OK. Click after 2021 in the first line of the document. Press Enter twice. On the Mailings tab, click OK. Select the address block from the recipient name through the line preceding the city and state. On the Home tab, click the spin down. Click OK.